If you are seriously thinking about buying a home in Nevada County, California, or maybe you've already called me and you're ready to start shopping, there's just a few things I wanted to share to help you in the process to get from point A, which is you're ready to start shopping, you're pre-qualified, you're excited, and point B, which is finding a home you love and making an offer. And sometimes the distance between point A and point B can be longer than expected or longer than you would like, and there's a few reasons why. I also went through this when I moved here and bought a home here 8 years ago. I was so excited and ready to be here and grow roots here, and I just couldn't find the one, and it was taking so much longer than I had expected, and I just wish that someone would have given me a heads up on a few things. So that's what I'm going to do in this video, and I've done lots of videos about all the amazing qualities about Nevada County, and I could go on and on about how much I love it here and all the pros about Nevada County, but in this video I just want to focus on a few negative things or reality checks about this county that will help you in the home buying process so that you know what to expect and so that you're set up for success. And I just touched on the first thing, which is to be prepared for it to take a while to find a home. I've just found this to be true over and over again with my buyer clients. Sometimes it can even take up to a year, and I know that that's really frustrating when you really are excited and want to be here. So just be prepared for that. I've seen this in all price ranges, whether it's the $500,000 price range or over $1 million. So it's not a price issue. And I mean, every once in a while I have a client that finds a home really quickly, but that's just not usually the case. One really nice thing about Nevada County is that we don't have a lot of cookie cutter neighborhoods with new construction where the homes are all lined up looking the same. What we do have is really charming neighborhoods and charming homes and charming streets and lots of different terrains, from forests, deep evergreen forests, to rolling hills with oaks. So for such a small area, there's a lot of variety, but the downside to this is that we do have a lot of older homes. A lot of them are dated or not well maintained, or even worse, both. And you might find the perfect home, but then it's situated on a hillside with not any usable land. Dated means things like the kitchen counters are tile or the floors are carpeted. Not well maintained, or you might hear it as deferred maintenance, means things like the siding or the deck has dry rot and there's just a general rundown feeling about the house. If the house is just dated but is well maintained and has pride of ownership, then theoretically all you have to do is do some remodeling and upgrading. Remodel the kitchen, remodel the bathrooms. But if it's not been well maintained and doesn't have pride of ownership, then you could be opening up a whole nother can of worms. I find that most of my buyer clients just don't want to deal with those kind of homes, and we do have a lot of homes in this county that are a little bit run down. Another downside to the older homes is that the older homes don't have the open concept floor plans that the more modern homes have and that most people want. So if it's a home that's really well maintained, even though it's dated, and has a little bit of a funky floor plan and you can knock out some walls and change the floor plan, then that's doable. But a lot of these older homes, the floor plans, it just seems a little bit hard to reconfigure the whole floor plan and do that much work to change it. One thing you can do when shopping for a home is look at the days on market, noted as DOM on the listing. And if the home has been on the market more than 30 or 45 days, there's usually a good reason for it. So the upside to the long days on market is that you as a buyer can often offer under asking price and get an accepted offer. But the downside is that there is a reason that it's been sitting there, and it could be deferred maintenance or not being well maintained, like we just talked about. Could be a terrible floor plan, could be that the neighbors have junky homes with junky yards. We don't always know why from the pictures, and I'm going to get into that in a minute, but the days on market is a good indicator for you to at least note when you're looking at homes that you like. Because if you see a home that just looks like super perfect and it's the one, but it's been on the market for 190 days, there's usually a really good reason for that. So we do have a lot of homes with long days on market here, but the ones that are cute and well maintained and have a lot of good qualities about them do go quickly and with multiple offers. So you do want to be ready to jump when that happens. So once you start shopping and you see how many dated homes and how many not well-maintained homes we have here, you're gonna see how important it is to act quickly when the right one comes on market, because you're not gonna be the only one who's been looking for a long time. So the homes that sell quickly here usually have most of the following: a 1-story, or if it's a 2-story, all of the main living is on the entry level and not too many stairs going to the front door. High ceilings, lots of natural light, lots of dual pane windows, wood floors, a well-maintained home, pride of ownership, updated kitchen and bathrooms, a great location, so meaning not more than 10 or 15 minutes from town. The neighbors not too close and not a lot of road noise. So you would feel like you're worlds away, but you're not actually worlds away. A driveway that's not too steep. We do have a lot of steep driveways in this county, so having a driveway that's easy to navigate is really nice. An attached garage, a minimum 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and usable land. So whether it's 10 acres or an acre, just so that there is some flatter, more usable areas around the home, because most people that move here want to garden or have just a little bit of space of land around them that is usable. And again, we don't have a lot of homes in this county that meet most or all of that criteria. So it's really important to be ready to jump when that happens. So have your pre-qualification from your lender. Make sure I have it. Make sure I have your lender's contact info. If you're cash, know exactly how much you can spend, because when you've seen a lot of no's, you're going to want to be prepared when you see a yes. And hopefully there won't be multiple offers, but at least from after watching this video, you'll be mentally prepared if there are. The other thing I wanted to go over is that most homes look better in photos than they do in person. And the two main things that look better in photos than in person are the light and the size. So most homes do not look as light and bright as they do in the photos. We do have some homes here that have wonderful natural light, but not all of them. And pretty much all of them are gonna look like they have amazing natural light in the photos. And then as far as size goes, the thing is that listing photographers, they're using a wide angle lens because they're trying to get the whole room in the photo, but that ends up making the room look larger than it is. So just a lot of people look at homes and they get really excited about this really large, expansive living room, and then when we get there, it looks a lot smaller. So it's just something to note when you're looking at listing photos. Other things the photos are not going to show are how steep the driveway is, how close the neighbor is. Road noise you obviously can't show in a photo, but that's an important factor. If the neighbor's home is junky, and it's not going to show if the home is situated on a really side of a mountain or a cliff. A really great example of this is that I showed 2 homes recently, 2 really amazing homes. One was just an absolute beauty of a home, great floor plan, hardwood floors, natural light, incredible views. It was really just an almost perfect home. But the street that it was on, which of course wasn't shown in the photos, was just incredibly junky. There was trailers and rundown cars, and just the whole street was a mess. And so it really was a deal breaker for my client. The other home was not a perfect home, but it had a lot of potential, had a lot of charm. The land was beautiful, but the road going up to it was just a real eyesore. So these are things that you're not going to see in the photos. But whether it's the natural light or the size of the rooms or the steep driveway, that is why you have me. I will go preview homes for you, take lots of video of every room, take video of the outside surrounding areas and send that to you. If there's good reception, we can do a FaceTime tour as well. But if you see a home online or in the portal that I created for you that you absolutely love and you think it's the one, I will go ahead first and take video and send it to you, and we will have a conversation before you make a trip all the way out here because I have lots of clients from other states or even just a few hours away, and there's no sense in you making a trip all the way here just to be disappointed. And if you aren't already working with me, my name is Cheyenne. Consider me your boots on the ground realtor, and whether you're moving in 3 weeks or 3 months, my partner and I would love to help you. All of our contact info is below, and I look forward to hearing from you.